Hi guys, and welcome to another video. This is another shop my stash video where I am shopping my stash, picking up products that I haven't used in a very long time. So if you want to see how I got this look, the products I used, all of that, make sure you keep on watching and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Okay guys, so I looked at my microphone as y'all saw just now. I looked at my microphone and the blue light was on, so I thought it was on, and evidently it was not. So I was shopping my stash. You know how I like to do. I like to grab products here and there, products that I haven't used in a while, to see, what's going on with them. So of course I've used the elf cookies and dream. So I use my elf cookies and dream, my One Heck of a BLOT soap and glory, and my MAC paint pot in art peachy. But the rest of the products are going to be just so random products. I'm like just so random. And I love to do these type of videos because I'm not going to always have new products to review, because these products that you all see me with are products that I purchase. I don't get PR, so yeah, I purchase these products. So I'm learning to only purchase what I'm truly interested in. And this foundation is the oldie, but they reformulated the L'Oreal True Match. Not reformulated, but I think they just changed the look of the bottle. I have it in N8, which doesn't really work for me, but C8, do you hear me when I tell y'all? C8. I wore this foundation, and throughout the entire day my skin looked so flawless, so rejuvenated, so awake. It didn't transfer, it didn't crease or crack. This is a drugstore foundation, and I want to say it's like $8.99 or $9.99 at Walmart. I had always been trying to find my shade when they were in the little bottle with the silver cap to it, and could never find my shade. So I finally did once they reformulated and got the pump. I'm blown away with this foundation. Y'all gonna be seeing this a lot on my channel, even though I've already reviewed it, did a wear test and all that good stuff. But now, yeah, I'm back in love with it all over again. So I used my Neutrogena creamy radiant concealer in the shade 100 and Fawn LA Girl Pro Concealer. I thought the two shades were going to be different, like one was going to be lighter than the other, but as you can see, they're basically falling into the same shade range. Nothing is lighter with them at all. So I picked up this ColourPop Paradise City Super Shock bronzer, and I haven't used this one in ages either. It's a little lighter than I'm accustomed to using, but sometimes I have to force myself to go on the lighter side versus always going deeper, because I love browns and deep shades, so I'm always like packing them on and piling them on. So I'm forcing myself to go just a little bit lighter sometimes. I'm not making no promises, not all the time, just sometimes. And I'm just taking a random Amazon brush to blend that out or whatever. Like, I was really talking to you guys the entire time, and I sped the video up to make it 11 minutes, but it was originally 16 minutes with me talking and going in real time. So it actually took me 16 minutes to do my makeup look. And yeah, I know in the mornings I'm always going to be looking for something and can't never find it. But I used the sponge today. It wasn't damp. I guess I really don't like to dampen my sponge because I spray with my NYX Bear With Me spray, so my skin is a little bit already, misty or whatever. I just feel like every time I use a damp sponge, it picks up the product, removes the product, or really like shears the product too much out for me. And yeah, I paid too much for this product to be shearing it out like that. If I want to shear, then I just won't wear no makeup at all. So I just use the sponge to blend it out, and I use my e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush in Barbados, and it was okay. You'll see me use it in a different way shortly, but it was okay. I wanted it to be just a tad bit deeper, but it was okay. I'm not going to say it was like totally all bad. No, it was okay, but I just wanted it to be just a little bit deeper. You all know I'm a lover of orange tones on darker skin, like orange tones. I love it. I love it on my deeper skin. And okay, so I took my Uma Beauty loose setting powder in the shade Honey. I haven't used this in, I'm gonna say, over like 7-8 months. Over 7-8 months. So I use that to set my highlighted areas today, and it's a very finely milled. Like, you barely know you're putting anything on your face. That's how small the powder particles are, if that's how you say it. They're like a really small. This is a beautiful powder. Don't know why I don't reach for it more, but yeah. So I took my DANASSA MYRICK, what is this called, pigment, and you can use it for lips, eyes, cheeks, color. It's a matte liquid pigment that you can use for lip, cheek, and eyes, and it's in the shade Chocolate. So I just use that to put that all over my lid. I found this in my stash the other day, and I have been using it like crazy. Yeah, using it like crazy. And I went in with the Browns palette by Huda, and I'm just going to take that kind of orangey brown shade, and I used that to blend out my transition area, just so the pigment wasn't as stark and as harsh. And that's just a random brush, and I mean, you know, I have to make sure that crease is creasing. Y'all know that I always have, I love a good deep crease and that definition. I love a crease that has definition, I should say. Yeah, so then I took the same palette and took that kind of wonky shade that has gold, silver, pink, and all those shades in there, and I just used my finger and popped that in the middle, because really I was initially going for like a matte, and then I changed my mind halfway through and was like, oh, I can pop a little glitter in there to give me an extra type of look. So that's what I did. And while I'm talking to y'all doing this voiceover, I'm actually doing my makeup to go to work the next day. So I'm multitasking here. So just took the deeper brown shade, put that in my outer V, you know, to smoke it out just a little bit, because we needed it to be smoked out just a little bit. And there is a clean brush. You know, always have your clean brush on standby, just in case you want to do some extra blending and you want to make like 100% sure that, you know, everything is cleaned up. And I started not to do any lashes this day because I caught myself trying once again to do a wing liner. You see how that went. And I'm using a translucent powder, my KVD loose translucent powder, to set all over my face. I didn't want to use a pressed powder because I didn't want to add any more color to the look. I felt like the look was doing enough, and I didn't want to change the look of the foundation. The foundation was so beautiful. I'm like, I don't want, and I'm going to get, now that I think about it, I'm gonna get me a pressed translucent powder to do just that, just what I just did, because that's something that I do not have. It's a loose translucent, I mean a pressed translucent powder. So I'm taking Juvia'splace blush in volume 1 in the orange shade to further give me, you know, an orange blushy type of look. This video is so random. I was just picking up products from everywhere, here, there, underneath the table, underneath the desk. And I took my same DANASSA MYRICK's pigment, and I used that as a lip liner. I got that on today also, so this is like the second or third day that I've used that as a lip liner. Love it. I used to use it as a lip liner when I first got it, but somehow or another it got lost, and now I rediscovered it. So be prepared, y'all, to see it often, because it's gonna be around often. Yeah, so I'm just taking that, making sure I kind of blend it in as much as possible. And I was unsure about lipstick or lip gloss, and I was like, hey, just use the putty elf bronzer blush and use that as a lipstick, and I think it came out excellent. I love it more as a lipstick than I did as a blush, so be prepared to see this often. And I'm gonna spray, and then I'm gonna jump in and talk to you guys on the outro. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna put some mascara on my bottom lash line, and then I'm coming in to jump and talk to you guys. Okay guys, this is the completed look, and I think it came out good for items that are in my stash, and I really like the way the translucent powder just sits on my skin so effortlessly and just sets everything. I like that. So if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you share, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.